gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police, but I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's a Black Gen Z mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get into the video.
My name's Derek. I'm from Queens, right there on Merritt. Raised off honesty, loyalty, good character.
All right, guys, so I've got to mute this sound because copyright, but you see what's going on. Black teens in Philly mobbing, flash mobbing again, jumping on people's cars in the middle of traffic, kicking people's cars. And the only thing that I can think to say is, sisters, come get your kids. This has become the norm in every major Democratic city. The reins have been unleashed on black teens. And obviously, a lot of our youth have no guidance at all. Playing in traffic, scaring these people. Honestly, at this point, this is grounds for just running them over. Because if they get a hold of you in your vehicle, they will drag you out and kill you. I'm not lying. I'm not making this up. So I wouldn't be surprised if somebody went through this street 50, 60 miles per hour and just like, I'm not stopping. Strictly out of fear. I mean, how does this make sense? You have, this girl is Muslim. This girl is Muslim. Right? Alhamdulillah. It's amazing that she didn't get hurt in this incident. Okay? Only by the grace of God or Allah. So, I mean, this just goes to show, I mean, it doesn't even matter if, I mean, why is she even there, right? Well, she likes the bad boys too, though. Okay? The righteous sisters like the bad boys too. They like the thug maxed alpha simps, which a lot of these super gremlin teens are. They're thug maxed alpha simps. Okay? So this is what's going on in Philly. I just kind of want to brush you guys up on this because it's absolutely ridiculous, man. It's absolutely ridiculous. These super gremlins are on demon time.
Well, officials say a home in North Philadelphia is structurally safe after the driver of a stolen vehicle lost control and crashed into the back of that home. The action cam captured scenes of a tow truck removing the red Kia there from the home on West Boston Street.
And I'm telling you guys right now, this could have been a result of the flash mobs. Okay? Now, I'm not saying they're directly tied together, but why do you think they're running in the middle of the street stopping cars? Because at the nearest opportunity, they're willing to steal somebody's car and take it on a joyride and crash it into one of these homes.
Officials say the crash occurred at about 2 o'clock this morning when the driver ran from the scene. They say someone was inside that house at the time of the crash, but no injuries have been reported.
But we begin with breaking news. A 14-year-old boy is now in police custody following a shooting on a busy SEPTA platform in Center City. We know that the teenager surrendered to authorities this morning with his mother, but charges have yet to be filed.
Wow.
The victim, a 19-year-old man, was shot 3 times yesterday at the 15th Street station in Center City. He remains in critical condition right now. Police say he also pulled a gun during the encounter. We will continue to stay on top of this breaking story on air and online.
Saturday night, I'm Walter Perez. The big story in Action News is breaking out of West Philadelphia, where a 14-year-old boy lost his life during another senseless shooting in the city. Authorities say he was gunned down on the SEPTA train platform at 52nd and Market Streets. Now, officers are looking for the person or people responsible. Action News reporter Bob Brooks has the full story from police headquarters tonight.
So you have a 14-year-old boy deleted at the train station. This is public transportation, a place that is supposed to be protected by the government. This stuff is not slowing down, guys. It's only getting worse. These super teen gremlins are on demon time.
Bob.
Yeah, Walter, again, this is tragic. Teens and guns. We just got word that this began as an altercation between the 14-year-old victim and an adult male. Then things got physical, and that's when the adult male pulled a gun and he fired those fatal shots. It's one of the busiest intersections in the city and a major hub for business in West Philadelphia. But today, the ongoing epidemic of teens and gun violence reared its ugly head at 52nd and Market Streets. It happened up on the SEPTA platform. Police confirm a 14-year-old male teen was fatally shot 2 times just after 2 o'clock in broad daylight. For neighbor Walter Briggs, it's heartbreaking.
Kids are killing each other every day, and it has to stop.
However, he doesn't see an end to the violence with the way things are going.
Too much negativism on TV, these video games,
There you go, blaming the video games, blaming the TVs, but not taking accountability for failing the youth. The OGs have failed the youth. Oh, don't get it messed up. Some of the accountability falls upon older black men. Okay? You know, and there's enough accountability to go around, but the OGs are not wanting to take accountability. When they perpetuated the same gang culture, op culture, it just moved a little slower back in the 80s and the 90s. It moved a little slower, but nowadays, boom, you get a Facebook message and you pull up on the ops like that.
False rap, I mean, this deteriorates their common sense. And today, we need common sense.
At this point, no weapon was recovered at the scene and no arrests have been made. And Briggs adds he feels as if it's only a matter of time until something like this happens again, unless a major shift in mindset is taken by everyone in the city.
It takes a man to raise a child, and a village to raise a group of children. So we all need to come together, black, white, Spanish, and act as a group.
Yeah, good luck getting black people to work with other communities in good faith without calling those communities racist. I mean, you see what's happening in Chicago. We're going to break that down later on, but there is no solidarity between the races at this point in 2023.
And see whether or not we can all come together and stop this violence here in Philadelphia.
Okay, Walter, and again at this point, no identity yet on this 14-year-old victim or the suspect. All we know at this point is that suspect is an adult male who fled at 52nd and Market from the platform. Tonight we're live outside Philadelphia Police Headquarters. Bob Brooks, Channel 6, Action News. Walter.
All right, thank you, Bob. We're also following developing news.
Yo, what's good, BGZM News 17 family? I'm at the corner of Jesse Jackson and Marcus Garvey, and I got some bad news for you. As you can see, I lost my job. I'm out here living in cardboard boxes outside of boarded up vacant homes. YouTube said I'm done getting money out here in these streets. They even took my funky ass suit. So anything right now would help. So go ahead and hit that Cash App, hit that PayPal, hit that GoFundMe, hell, cop the merch. Or if you want to make the long-term commitment to the Jinquavius Jackson Fund, join the Patreon so that I can continue to put out top-notch content each and every day. Also, check out the Rumble, where there is absolutely no censorship. Link in the description box below.
Hey, yo, ain't that nigga did Quavius? Yo, I recognize.
No, that's not me no more.
Hey, yo, run your pocket.
Y'all killing me with this shit.
Do the opposite of Antonio Brown and take
What
all your
more do you want from me?
Another awful case of children being struck by gunfire in our city. 4 students were shot in the Logan neighborhood. A 17-year-old was killed, and the youngest victim is a 7-year-old boy.
Well, Ryan Hughes spoke with that child's mother and shows the impact the city's gun violence crisis is really having on our young people.
I'm destroyed. No, I want answers, and I want to find out who hurt my child.
2 days before Mother's Day, Lakia Winston is hurt and angry after her 7-year-old son Major was hit by a stray bullet as he was walking home from this corner store with his older sister after getting some water ice.
Major was running up the steps and he was screaming.
7-year-old boy shot. I mean, it's wild out here.
He was like, Mom, it hurt. And I looked at it and I said, Major, you got shot. And he said, yeah, burn, Mom.
The boy's mom didn't want her face on camera after the quadruple shooting at 21st Street and Nedrow Avenue in the city's Logan section Thursday night. Surveillance video obtained by CBS News Philadelphia shows the seconds before at least 20 shots were sprayed across the block.
Damn.
Bullets went into cars. They pierced this store and hit 4 students.
You have a 7-year-old, again, just doing what kids.
This is a mass shooting. This is another mass shooting perpetuated by the community. These super mass shooting gremlins are on demon time.
Kids are supposed to be able to do, living on his block, walking up to the corner store.
Police say a 15 and 16-year-old were also shot, and 17-year-old Nazim Rains died at the hospital after being shot in the head. According to the Philadelphia School District, 145 public school students have been shot since August. 25 have been killed. Last year at this time, 136 students were the victims of gun violence and 20 died. Parents like Winston are fed up.
Yes, I'm angry, and I'm more angry because I don't know who shot him.
Winston is hopeful that...
Well, I mean, we know it was a super gremlin, and we know that these guys don't particularly have good aim. And that's pretty much all we really need to know. And now accountability has to be held. Not only from the person who fired the weapon, but from the sisters, from the community. Who did she vote for? Who did she vote for? That's going to tell me everything I need to know about if she contributed or is working against these super gremlins on demon time.
Major will be out of the hospital and home this weekend in time for Mother's Day. And now a $20,000 reward is being offered for information that can lead to an arrest in this case. Ryan Hughes, CBS News Philadelphia.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. But I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.